Hey, what's going on, Rockstars? Welcome into the live show. It is Thursday. Today is May 27th, 2021. Welcome to the first live show from my new office, which I'll kind of show you guys around in a little bit. Hold on. Amateur mistake. I got to get everything set up, so bear with me. Welcome in, guys. Welcome. I'm looking at the chat here. I see a bunch of you. Looks like we have some new viewers. We have some returning viewers. So Lavender Clothesline, that is Miss Lavender herself. Would like to do something. Yeah. So I see Adam's Exploits is our admin, and Flippin' Hippos Star is here. They have the blue wrenches. If you need questions, comments, concerns during the live show, please ask them over in the chat. I will be late to my own funeral. Apologize for being 4 minutes late. If you're new to the channel, please say hello in the chat, and I'll make sure I shout out as many of you as possible. The show tonight is $0 to $10,000 on eBay and monthly sales. Why? Because I turned off my eBay stores while we lived in a resort. We're now in the house. We're going to get our inventory all ready to go in June, and we're going to turn on full-on inventory stores on in June. And hopefully then we can ramp up to $10,000. So how's everybody doing? How is everybody's week? Hi, Bill and Dave, Noman Frog, one of my admins. And hello in Fayetteville, North Carolina. So backstory, if you guys are new here or don't know my story, I recently just moved into a brand new house. Actually, tomorrow will be 2 weeks that we closed. Our first week was basically getting everything here, and now this week we've been assembling and building our house and our office and our furniture, and so we haven't had a chance to get our inventory. Our eBay stores were turned off because we're living in a hotel and all of our inventory was in storage about an hour and 20 minutes away. It was impossible for us to have been able to ship without a huge cost, overhead, time, and hassle, so we just turned them off and lived in a resort for 5.5 months. So the eBay stores went to zero. Part of my screenshot is zero. Welcome in, Melodies, and welcome in from Annapolis, Bubble Wrapped Memories, my old hometown almost. Lived just north of you. And so that's why our eBay stores are at zero. And I want to show you guys tonight during this live show how we plan to get to 10,000 in sales and how you can definitely get yourself, no matter who's watching, to 5,000 a month in sales, if not to that $10,000 a month in sales. Now, we're going to go above and beyond the 10,000. Our plan is to the moon, but I'm just targeting to get to that first 10,000. We believe we can do it in 4 to 6 months. We believe it's going to take us a month to start getting rolling, 2 months to build up sales, and 3 months to get us above the $5,000 or $6,000 mark, depending on how quickly we do it. And we believe around month 4 or 5, we should be hitting 7,500 plus. That is kind of the plan, and I'm going to show you how we're going to do it. Doing awful, Tommy says. A lot of you are down. A lot of you are down in sales. I understand that things have been a little slow. It is May and June are typically the slowest summer slowdown months. July is not much better. August is when things start to go back up. Welcome in from Minnesota and Carolina, girls. Fayetteville here too. Lots of you in the same town, so welcome in Ocala. Okay, so let's talk about what it means to sell $5,000 and $10,000 a month. Well, all of us have a calculator on our phones, and for all of our teachers that said we'd never have a calculator everywhere we went, you were wrong. But it's pretty easy math when you do it by 30 days. It's $166 a day for $5,000, and it's $333 a day for $10,000. So $333 a day in gross sales. I target 50% profit, so that shows you where I'm looking at for profit. So $10,000 a month at $333 a day in sales, which is right there. The average person is up around a $20 average sale price. So that's only 16 items a day, 17 items a day to hit that number. So all things true, XOX, thank you so much. I appreciate that. If you're talking about 17 items, if we talk about 8 to 9 items to do 5,000. A lot of people struggle to even do $5,000 a month in sales. If you're hitting that $19, $20 average sale price, you only need to do 8 or 9 items a day, and you can hit $5,000 a month in gross sales at $2,500 plus in profit. That would be great for a whole lot of people. I know a lot of people in this chat, hands up, would love to make $5,000 with $2,500 in profit. keep listing. So a lot of you average less than 1%. Improve the sell-through rate of your items, make offers, run sales to get stuff moving. But if you only need to sell 8 or 9 items a day, well, even at a 0.5% sell-through rate, which means for every 100 items, you sell a half item. So for every 200 items you have active, you'll sell 1 per day. That's a 0.5%. 1% of 200 items is 2 items, and a 0.5% is 1 per day for every 200. Well, it's easy math. If you want to sell 8 a day, you have to have 1,600 items active if you're at a 0.5% sell-through rate. So what does that mean? 1,600 items active. 1% of your sales would be 16 items. So a 0.5% would be 8 items a day. If you're operating at 0.5% and want to hit 10,000, you would need over 3,000 active items. Now that's a big, big number. Even 1,600 items is a little bit bigger than a lot of people know how to do, but it can be done. If you think about listing just 10 items a day and you do it 5 days a week, so you're doing it, let's say 20 days out of the month, maybe even 22 days out of the month, you're listing 200, 225 items a month. You can put up 1,700 items in 8 months. Now you're going to sell some of those. You're going to drop down a few hundred. But technically speaking, if you're only listing 10 a day and only doing it 20 or 22 days of the month, you can get a store to $5,000 a month in gross sales at a $20 average in 8 months or less, maybe 9 if you're slacking, whatever. But that's the real like $5,000 to $10,000 number. It's going to take you 8 months if you're only listing 10 items a day, and if your average sale price is only $20, and if your sell-through rate is only a 0.5%. So that is really the number that should be in your head at 10 a day. Now, if you're an ambitious person and you can stick to 20 items a day, 20 out of the month, that's 400 items. That means 10 days of no listing, which you really should not go 10 days with no listing if you're trying to build up inventory in a store, unless you're selling, high dollar items. But 400 items a month is only 4 months to hit that 1,600, which puts you at the $5,000 in sales. And really, you could do it even faster if you're listing more. So if we talk about 30 items a day at 20 days out of the month, that's 600 items. And in 3 months, you could be at like 5, 6, 7,000 a month in sales in just 90 days. And so that is our goal. So that's, we're going to list at least 20 to 22 days a month. Really, we want to list stuff at least 25 days. We want 20 of those days to be 30-piece days, which would be 600. And we want the other 5 days to be at least 10, so that'd be 50. And that's 650 items a month is our goal. Even 600 would be fine, because in 3 months, that 90-day mark, I could have 1,800 listings up. I'd be selling some, but I'd still be above probably my 1,500 mark. And then after the next 3 months, I will be up around 32 to 3,500 listings posted. With even if I sell 1,000 of them, I'm still above 2,500. And at a 0.5% should be 12 to 13 a day. And I should be really close to 10,000 a month in gross sales. Now I'm also targeting higher dollar items. I want my average sale price, instead of being 20, to be 25. So that's really the goal. All electronics are certain ones. So I'm going to be selling electronics, remotes. I'm going to be selling some higher dollar stuff, some video games probably, and video game systems. I'm also going to try, those will go on one of my accounts, but my other account is going to have clothing, $20, $25 clothing, $20, $25 remotes. It's going to have all kinds of $20 and $25 items. Of course, I'll have $15 items. I'll have $30, $40, $50 items, but really I want to maintain a $25 average sale price. So if I need to do $333, well, that's really, really easy to do if you can maintain a $25 average. You only got to sell 13 1/3 item. So at that point, I only need 2,600 active listings. So, hey, welcome in, Frank. So the sales conversion rate has it as well. Where do you find your sell-through rate? You can look in the tab of eBay, but you can do your sell-through rate. If you have 1,000 items active and you sell 10 per day, your daily sell-through rate is 1%. 1% of 1,000 is 10 items a day. You can do the math yourself and figure it out. So Karen is in here. Lavender Clothesline, if you guys don't know who Lavender Clothesline is, she's right here. So it's good that she's here, because she is somebody who actually does these numbers. Sourcing that amount of items is the problem. So let me tell you about what I know when it comes to sourcing, consistency, and self-discipline. Yeah, she's absolutely right. So cool videos today, and Francine talk about the sourcing side. Let me tell you guys a little bit about the sourcing side, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. But Lavender Clothesline brings up an awesome point here. And oh, by the way, since you asked, yes, this is a green screen behind me. If you guys don't know what a green screen is, this allows you to appear pretty much anywhere that you want to appear. I'll show you. My green screen is not set up properly right now, but I can turn it into a brick wall, and I could turn it into this cool me sitting in a like fireplace house type thing. So anyways, yeah, this is kind of this cool little background looking thing. Anyways, I'll get it set up, and then I'll be able to appear anywhere in the world essentially once I have that all set up. So that'll be next week's live show. I'll be in the islands, in the Maldives, or something behind me. So that's how that works, Karen. So here's what we're talking about with consistency and self-discipline and the sourcing of that many items. So if we're talking about needing to sell 13 items a day, or even 15 items a day, that's 30 days a month. Remember, we sell every day. That's 450 items. So how do you source 450 items? What's up, Mike? Flipping goodies in the house. So here is the thing about sourcing that I talk about all the time. And if you buy from thrift stores, it is very, very easy. If you talk about needing to source 450 items from garage sales, thrift stores, estate sales, it's not that difficult, depending on where you live, of course. It's not that difficult. But here's the thing. What size monitor? It's a 49-inch. I'll take you guys to the office in just a minute. But here's the thing, 450 items on an average day. When I used to go to 3 or 4 thrift stores at once, I would come out of some thrift stores with like 10 or 15 items, sometimes 20, 25. So in a trip around 3 stores, I could really come home with, I don't even know, 40, 50, 60 items. So if we're talking about 40 or 45 items in a day in a good thrift trip, which some days I'd come home with 80 or 100, right? So even at 40, 45 items, you only need 10 trips, 10 thrifting days to get enough items to refill the store. However, there are better ways. You can buy in bulk. So absolutely, my wholesale site, which is linked below, there's opportunity there. We just put up a whole bunch of lots too, if you guys are interested. Also, you can, there are some bulk and wholesale liquidation sites. I know people use ThreadUp. I know people use B-Stock. I know people use Direct Liquidation and liquidation.com and some other sites. So there are some sites that are available, but also start calling and asking everyone you know, friends, family, everybody and anybody. Hey, are you cleaning out your closet? Are you trying to get rid of a garage sale? Are you going to have a garage sale? Start contacting all the people that buy estate sales or run estate sales in your area. Start contacting the people that buy storage units and saying, hey, do you throw away all the clothes? Is there anything you don't deal with? I'd love to buy it. Contact people on your social media. Let them know that if they're getting rid of stuff out of their closets, or they're selling off their eBay inventory, or they just want to quit, you'll be happy to look at it and buy stuff. You'll be amazed when you start thinking about, oh, I need to buy 400 or 500 pieces a month to refill my inventory to keep up sales. I all of a sudden just got a deal, from somebody that's quitting, and I got 200 pieces. So that's one swing of the bat, is 200 pieces of inventory without having to go to a single thrift store. That's 3 or 4 days worth of thrifting, right? If you're picking up 50 pieces a day, you're talking about 4 full days of thrifting. You get in one deal. It's all about networking. You don't think that, people that run these big eBay stores with thousands and thousands of items. Now, there are some that go around thrifting and going one piece by one piece by one piece. That's how they build their business. No, let's take Colleen Gallagher, for example. She has 10,000 pieces of inventory. I don't know how much of it's listed, 3,000 or 4,000 right now, but she makes deals with estate sales and other dealers who say, hey, we're having a estate sale, in a couple of days. Do you want to swing by and take a look at all this stuff and, build yourself some bags and buy it? And she'll come out with 200, 300, 400 pieces in one shot. That's how you build inventory, not one at a time. It's fine and great to do that. But just remember, when you hit that 2,000, 3,000 a month wall and you need to scale higher, that you absolutely have to find deals and network and make relationships with people to get stuff. Now, the only way this doesn't really matter is if you're buying like $300 items that you're flipping for $1,000, you only need a couple of them. That's great. But and there is, there's so much stuff out there that you can find. Paid Facebook ads is an option. Lincoln just said. What is the Shopify store name? It's linked below. You can just click see more. Yes, house clean out companies must still be at the lagoon arguing. No, I'm here, Henry. No argument. No argument. Online reselling. Not sure if I have a LinkedIn. If you did, what would be your title? RockstarFlipper is mine everywhere. Yeah, Francine has a bad knee, so you can source online. So look, so people that, lack of space kill the progress, you can rent a storage unit. How do you find out who is quitting? Advertise on your social media. Let people know. Don't forget about storage when scaling inventory. Yeah, think about the storage unit cost if you need to get it, or a basement, or a she shed, or something of that nature. Here's the thing. If you aren't in a big town, you don't have a lot of thrift store or sourcing opportunities, or you have a bad knee, or you can't get out and about, or things like that, sourcing through people that can ship it to you is absolutely your best bet. You might find somebody who's in a Facebook group who's like, I quit. I'm selling off my Poshmark inventory. I have 200 pieces, $2 a piece. And you hit them up and you're like, listen, I'll pay the $400. Let's split the shipping. It ships to you. And you never have to go to a thrift store. This is just a matter of, this is experience, but it takes networking. It takes paying attention. It takes looking. It takes putting your name out there, advertising. There's a lot of things to do. So there's always opportunity, making phone calls, sending emails, sending Facebook messages. There's people that will advertise. I'll give you guys a really good example. I teach this in my private groups and in my training packages, which are below. Let's say you're in a Facebook group, like a buy, sell, trade local neighborhood group, right? And somebody says, hey, I am a storage unit buyer, and look at all this cool stuff I came along. Oh, boop. Let's send them a Facebook message and say, hey, I'd love to network with you. And if there's anything you ever want to get rid of in bulk, or stuff that you don't deal with, maybe shoes or clothes or things of that nature, please shoot me a message and I'll buy all of it at once. Just let's see if we can make a deal sometime. And they might go, yeah, I've got an entire bag full of clothes. You want it? Here, $20. Boom. It's things as simple as that. And that sounds like, oh, just one person, one message. But I've been sending one person, one message for the last 10 years. And now I've got thousands of people who always keep my number. The one thing I always say is keep my number, never lose my number, never lose my email. It's never changed. And they hit me up. They'll message me, hey, we just came across this estate sale. It's packed with video games. We don't deal in video games. Do you want to come buy them all for $2 a piece? I drive down. I'm like, wow, okay, sweet. Out the door it goes. Networking, deals. Everything's about making friends and relationships. Trust me. Randy is here. Hey, Randy, I didn't even see you. Listing every day. If you are used to come across TI calculators all the time. I found it in a long time. Yeah, they catch on. Does anyone do the $3 promote on Facebook Marketplace? I don't sell on Facebook Marketplace, Tommy. I think you know why. I have 2 thrift stores in town, so often I have to go 45 minutes away. Right. So there's better ways to get inventory. You guys just have to look for it. So this is a great point that I'm glad someone brought up. If you're going to sell enough 400 or 500 items a month to hit that 5 to 10 grand in sales, you have to be able to replace the inventory. It's super important. And obviously I source all my inventory in bulk. I just bought 250 pair of jeans and jean shorts from one person. I paid $700, which is like $2.75 landed to my door. And, I'm going to sell a lot of these jeans for $20 and $25. So it's great. Like $2.80 or 70 cents landed. I never had to go to a thrift store. If you go to a thrift store to buy jeans, can you find jeans for under $2.80? It's hard to find jeans, for less than $3, even at a thrift store, the price is up where they are. So me finding them for $2.80 landed to my door is absolutely phenomenal. There are deals to be had, and it's the only way to get through that $5,000 plateau and get, working towards 10 grand. You have to hit these numbers. You have to list. You have to promote. You have to run sales. You have to do all the things that brings in customers, on top of being able to replace all that inventory, sourcing it quickly, intelligently, and cost effectively. So that's your little thing about, refilling yourself. And then once you have yourself refilled, it's just the discipline of getting it listed. Obviously, if you have help, that's best. If you don't, it might be time to start thinking about a employee or a virtual assistant, you could always check out Sellhound as a virtual assistant. If you want the link to Sellhound to check out that video or check out what Sellhound does for virtual assistants, I'll go ahead and pull that up. Give me a second. I'll give you guys these two video link, or this video link and this website link. So Sellhound offers VA and listing tools. Key Lime Kisses, what's up? Long time no talk. Flip in Ohio, right here. So went to a yard sale of a reseller, and he and I shared phone numbers. He has a storage unit full of stuff, and he said I can call him and he would make a deal with me. Flip in Ohio, showing you guys exactly how easy it is. Resellers have yard sales too. You'll see these resellers in Facebook groups having yard sales weekend after weekend. They're the same people because that's just how they know to sell stuff. They're not really big eBay, Amazon sellers. And so you can work with those kind of people just as easily as you can anyone else, because they might be selling stuff they paid $1 for $2 or $3 at their yard sale, or even $4 or $5, and they're happy to sell it for a couple $1 profit that you can buy for $3 or $4 and flip for 25 or 30 because they just don't use it. They're not familiar, they're not tech savvy, or whatever the case might be. There's many, many reasons why people give deals. Why do people sell me stuff for $250, through the inventory? Is it because it's crap? No. Why would I bother with that, right? No, it's because they just want to get rid of it. They're done with it. Or they're making enough profit that that's what they're happy with. Why do I sell stuff on my wholesale site for $2 and $3? Is it because it's junk? No, it's because the people selling it are happy to sell it for $2 and $3, and that's that. If it's my stuff, I sell it at a price that I think is fair, that everyone can make money at, and then I'm happy to get rid of it at. My other sellers are in basically either quitting, moving inventory, inventory that they don't deal with. Like they might not deal with guy stuff, but they love girl stuff. So they're like, here's my guy stuff. I'm really slow to get to it. I don't want to deal with it. So here you go. It's worth money. They just want to get rid of it. So there's all kinds of answers for that. Do paintings sell well on eBay? I don't know. I'm not an art person. Do you sell electric bike scooters? No, not really into any of that. Create an Instagram. Yeah, you can advertise on Instagram using a lot of hashtags. Great thing there. Even at garage sales, you pay $3 to $5 a pair of jeans. Often you only find 4 or 5 pairs. Right. So I'm not thinking that all 250 pairs that I bought are going to be sellable or great, but majority of them are. Even 250 of the 3 or 150 of the 250 are good. At a $10, net average is $1,500. I only paid $7 for it landed. So I only got to sell 150. If 100 pairs are bad, which is highly unlikely, let's say 50 are bad and I get 200 good ones, at a $10 net is $2,000. I paid $700 for it. And I never spent 1 minute out in a thrift store getting them. I literally just exchanged messages with the guy, PayPal invoice, paid him. They'll be delivered here in a day or two. And then we just get to work on them. So it's pretty much that easy. So let's recap the formula for $10,000 a month on eBay. If you are averaging $20 an item, it's pretty easy. It's 500 items, which we can do math. And if we divide that by the 30 days in the month, it is 16.66. Somewhere between 16 and 17 items a day have to sell. At a 1% sell-through rate, you'll need 16 or 1,700 items. At a 0.5%, you will need 3,000 plus items in your store. If you can increase your average sale price to $23, $24, $25, you then reduce the amount of items you need. At a 1% sell-through rate, you would only need about 1,300 items, and at a 0.5% sell-through rate, you would only need about 2,800 items to achieve that $10,000 a month. If you can sell much higher dollar items, you'll need much less active inventory and much less listing time. So that is the breakdown of that. I saw somebody just messaging me on Facebook. Since I'm sitting in the new office for the first time, can I show the audience a tour of the new office? It is not yet complete, so excuse me while I move the camera. I will show you guys around here a little bit. Give me just a second here. Uno momento, I'll show you guys around the new office. I should have got these untangled while I was setting up the live show. I didn't, so my apologies. Just 1 second while I untangle the camera. Camera is all kinds of caught up all over the place. Oh my God. It is really, really caught everywhere. I'm making everyone dizzy, I'm sure. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. 1 second, guys. I'm going to show you around the office. I just need as much cable as possible. Okay. There we go. All right. So let me stand up here. This is my desk area here. So this is a 49-inch Samsung curved monitor. I bought this because I thought it was a really good idea to be able to multitask and work. And it is. It's great. But the settings took a while to get perfected. So that is that monitor. These lights are upgraded softbox on crack, basically. You can, I'll show you guys, you can Wi-Fi these and you can dim these. You can dim these and brighten these with a swipe of a finger. You can see how bright they get. They get ridiculous. You can change the color of them also. So I link those generally to everyone. So yeah, all the cars. What's the most important? Impressions, views, or sell-through rate? Sell-through rate for sure. So those are my lights, and you can play with those. This is my old chair. You guys probably recognize that. I have a new chair. It's in the box. I will get it built. Obviously, my RockstarFlipper signs, my YouTube plaque, my whiteboard, and some paintings. I'm going to put them up on those walls. Maybe something in this corner. I'm going to put the plaque up or whatever. But so I've got some wall space. Probably hang up the YouTube plaque back there and the Rockstar signs. I don't know, something like that. My iPad, in case I need it to reference, I usually listen to music on it. I did get my speakers to my thing set up. My laptop that runs the whole show. I've got to hide all the cables. I've got a cable hider thingamajigger. This has got, glass door on the desk, drawers, tripod is in there. My drone is sitting right there. And this little thing is called a green screen. If you don't know what a green screen is, basically, it's used in movies and Hollywood and videos. You can create, let me get rid of the screen. So you can create any background that you want using the green screen, and it will make it appear that you are in Hollywood or in the mountains or on the beach or under the sea or out in outer space. So lots of options. You can basically upload any background picture that you want, and you have yourself appear in it. It's how, if you've ever seen a video gamer who is, video gaming, that they make themselves appear like they're in the video game. And this thing is really cool because it just, if I want to, this thing just collapses and goes away, or pull it back up and you have your green screen. So that's very, very cool thing that I paid $100 for it. I can get links for everything if you guys want. So my backpack carries everything when I travel. And that's pretty much the entire office. I've got wireless mouse here. I've got my wired mouse. I got my headphone wireless adapter. Yeah, so pretty much everything. But the monitor, of course, is the focal point. It's about 12 or 1300 brand new. I found it brand new, open box. It actually wasn't even open on eBay, and I paid just under $1,000 for it. So it's very, very cool. So you can, you can operate with two windows on top of each other. You can, stretch them out, and you can have all your minimums, and you can, open your notepad, and that will pop up, and move that around and then minimize it. And so very cool office setup. I'm pretty happy with the way that it came out. And eventually I'll move the camera to this angle so that the background behind me is what you guys see of where I'm sitting. And to talk to you guys when I'm live and recording and different things. So we have cool backgrounds. In the meantime, this is the office. This is the mini tour. You just got the whirlwind tour of my office. So any questions, or if you're interested in any of the items that I have, I can link them all to you. And I'll have the new chair up for next week's show. I'm probably going to build that tomorrow or the next day. Is that your min cage or more than one room? Yeah, we need a cable hider thingamajiggy. Congratulations. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Where's the bar fridge? Yeah, I need to get a mini fridge in here because I definitely have beverages in here a lot. This actually isn't. Somebody asked what was I drinking tonight. Sparkling ice, caffeine. It is not alcoholic. Black raspberry, blue raspberry, orange strawberry. They are amazing. They are only 5 calories and 0 sugar, 0 fat, 0 sodium, 0 carbs, 0 protein. They are absolutely 0 everything with vitamin A and only 5 calories. So really good for you. Not as good as water, but it contains no artificials. There's 0 sugar, no juices, no nothing. It's literally just sparkling flavored ice water. It is unbelievable. Like, great. I'm sure it's not amazing for you, but I don't think it's bad for you either. It's probably pretty good for you. But the flavors are incredible. I'm not a big sparkling water person for most of them, but the flavors in that one are out of this world. Yeah, and the desk is awesome. Am I cheating on Maker's Mark? I am. 0 taste. No, it has good taste. It's really good. New house, store opening. So when you finally going to get married? Congratulations, Marcus, on 1 million impressions for eBay, by the way. Congrats on that. We do need a thingamajigger, Adam, a cable hider thingamajigger. When I find it, I'll link it. No, they are really, really good. My battle station. Yeah, Vic, these are really good. They're called Sparkling Ice Caffeine. Try it. Grab one. You can buy them for like $1.10, $1.20, and try it out, and you'll love it. Try the blue raspberry has a lot of flavor, and the black raspberry has a lot of flavor. The strawberry is the orange one's really good, and the lemon lime one is pretty strong. So Stephanie Collins, thank you. First time catching you live. First time viewer, James Weber. Thank you, guys. Welcome into all of you that are new viewers here. I appreciate it. Welcome into the new office. If you just missed it, rewind. I'm happy with the desk. I'm happy with the entire, the entire setup of this thing. I'll get it all the cables hidden. I'll get it all looking more professional, and we'll cover more. Hopefully everybody got a little breakdown of a little inspiration of how to get their eBay store selling more. I'm literally going from 0 to 10,000 a month, and the plan is to absolutely hit that number. We're going to be starting June, so we have June, July, August, and really September, October before fourth quarter. I want to be in that 10,000 a month sales, and then by the end of the year, I'd love to be at 15,000, which is where we were originally on the eBay stores, about 15,000. Again, my eBay stores almost always average 50%, 52%. In pocket, generally 48 to 52%. So I just say 50%. So if it hits that 15 grand, I'm making 7,500 in profit from eBay. So of course, there's we'll be cross listing to Poshmark. We'll be having Amazon running, FBA, FBM. The YouTube channel's running. The Shopify and Wholesale Store are running. We do direct sales. We do affiliates. Obviously, advertising for Sellhound and List Perfectly. So there's tons of streams of income, but the eBay one is where I want it to be, one of the biggest streams of income. So how many employees does this take, Casey? So this takes 2 people. Really great question from Lavender Clothesline. If you guys don't follow her, do go follow Lavender and Star and Keith and Adam, all in my chat there that have YouTube channels. Appreciate all of them doing that. Patrona, just starting my it feels really good to have my own house. So Lavender Clothesline employees 2. So here's the answer to that question as far as employees go. I handle all of the YouTube social media direct sales. I handle half of Shopify. Keith and Star handle the other half of that. And then when it comes to the eBay, it's really Kate who's listing. That's my fiance. She's in that picture right there. She handles most of the listing, and she's capable, even because she has her own business, she's capable even on a part-time day to get up 15 or 20 items. So I can count on her to put up, close to 350 to 400 items a month. And so that just leaves me trying to get up about 200 to hit that 500 mark. So that's really pretty easy. If I just sit down and bang out 15 or 20 in a day, and I just do it for a couple of days, and then next week I do it a couple of days, next week I do it a couple of days, it's really easy for me to get to 150 or 200. You can do it with 2 people. If each of you just do 15 items a day, that's 30 items. 5 days a week is 150, and that's 600 items a month with 2 people doing 15 items each. 15 items for one person should be no more than 2 hours. Maybe 3 if you're kind of slow, or 3 if you have a lot of detailed information and stuff, because that's only 5 an hour. And really that's actually probably about average 5 an hour. So 3 hours to do 15 items. That's photographed, listed, described, everything. So you spend your 3 hours, you get your items up, 2 people do it. You got 30 items up. You do that 5 days a week. That's 150. You don't got to list on the weekends, even though you could schedule some drafts. And then all of a sudden you have 600 items a month being posted. Your store will take off. But you can absolutely do it with 2 people. What do you make from YouTube? YouTube depends on the view count. My channel in particular, resellers tend to do really well on ad revenue, but just to give you an idea, my channel can average, $2,000 to 2,500 up to, 35 to 4,000. Obviously I've had smaller months, under $2,000. Not many recently, but it's happened. And I've had bigger months, 5, 6, 7,000. My biggest month on YouTube was $9,500. I've done that once. I've had many $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 months, but generally speaking, a good average for my channel is around $3,000 to $4,000, somewhere in that $3,000 to $4,000 mark. But remember, I spend, if it's just 30 videos a month at least, 2 hours worth of time for videos between recording, editing, you're talking about 60 to 70 hours a month. And that's not answering any of your comments, your messages, or whatever. And if I make $3,500 divided by, 60 hours is $58 an hour. It's really, really good money. But when we start talking about, live shows being added in, we talk about answering comments and YouTube and emails and messages, that's when it goes from $58 an hour, probably in about half, down to like the $20, $30 range. It's a great income, but I've also spent the last 5 years building it. So it doesn't happen overnight. People have to put in a lot of hard work to go to YouTube to make the money, but I'll be fully transparent with you. It's a great $3,000, $4,000 a month. It's fantastic. It will not pay my bills, but it does help pay the bills. So definitely part of that. Kate's my photographer and lister. Good vibes. Yeah. How's your eBay sales after reopen the vacation mode? So I have not, Mindy, completely reopened yet. We only have about 100 listings up. In fact, I can probably take a quick look. I think we have about 100 or 100 and I don't even think we have 150. Give me a second. We have 106 listings up. And we just actually got 20 of those up today. So we had 86 listings or 90 listings before today. And so we're not open. We've only sold in the last couple of weeks. That was just some items we got up. We've sold $286 in about the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So not a lot of our stuff is up right now. So do you think there'll be a summer slowdown? Yeah, there's always a summer slowdown. But if you're somebody who's new and you're just building up, you may not notice it because your sales are going to continue to go up because you've got nowhere to go but up because you're down here at the bottom because you just started. You probably won't notice the summer slowdown as a normal seller would. And it started a little early. Normally, summer slowdown starts in June or July. Middle June into July are like the worst times. This one started in the beginning of May. Aurora, welcome in. Better late than never. Appreciate that coming in. Welcome to everybody who stopped by. It's always better late than never because you can always rewind and watch my replay. So if you missed the live show, just watch it, rewatch it later. But otherwise, I just appreciate you guys taking a minute to stop by, hang out for 4 or 5 minutes, and then get yourself back to work. All that discipline. Sell summer items. Yeah, Stephanie, that's never a bad idea either. Sell seasonal items, sell dresses, sell flip-flops, sell pool stuff, sell outdoor grilling, beach stuff. All that stuff's great. When does summer slowdown end? So Rusty, that's a really great question as well. So summer slowdown, typically we can count on August. And the reason is when kids go back to school, there's a lot of sales tax free weekends. There's a lot of people spending money to get their kids clothes and shoes and back to school stuff. And the spending mindset just kind of takes over. And so usually in the end of August, you can count on, seeing things go up. There's a little bit of a lull September into October, but October starts fourth quarter. And so you start seeing those, September sales, but then October and of course, November, December for Christmas and whatnot back up. So that's kind of that trend on eBay, like summer slowdown, back to school, come back up a little bit, take a little plateau, and then fourth quarter. And then that's where we're at. When does Christmas stuff start selling? Kathleen, all year round, but generally around October, you'll sell a lot of Christmas stuff. Be kind, rewind. That's the Blockbuster motto, yeah. Thank you, AG from California. First time live show as well. Quite a few of you, the first time live show. I appreciate you guys being here. Good luck, T-Moon. Thank you so much. Mindy selling sunglasses makes sense. It's summer. What kind of summer stuff do you guys sell? Besides sunglasses, what's everybody sell for summer? Number NYC, hanging out in the garage, drinking whiskey, listening to music, packaging orders. get that listing done. But I'm gonna sit in my office and turn on the music and sit here and work after I'm done with this live show and hanging out with you guys, and then probably go out there and watch some NHL playoffs. The hockey playoffs are on. Congratulations to the Bolts, 4-0, a shutout last night of the Panthers to move on. Allie Dell, welcome in. Christmas does sell all year round, but definitely better in October, November. Yeah, thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate that, Mindy, and everyone else who did. Swimwear, good outdoor, gardening, barbecuing, beach, obviously, outdoor sport, outdoor water sports, beach volleyball, jet ski stuff, swimwear, toys for the pool and the thing. All this sort of stuff sells really good. How do you live in a resort for 5.5 months, and how much does that cost? So that's a great question. We sold our house in October. The new buyers moved in December, the 16th, and we had to move out on the 14th. We had intended on our house, our new house, the house I'm sitting in right now, being done by January. It was not done until May 14th, 2 weeks ago. So we were in the resort December to January to February to March to April to May and change. So 5 months and change. And that particular resort, a 1-bedroom grand villa suite, which is a bedroom with an attached bathroom and a tub in the bathroom and then a full kitchen, living room, dining room, normally with tax tag type everything is about $140 a night. So if you were staying for an entire month and you were paying normally, it's $4,200. I did pay that for the first month because I didn't know that we were going to be there. Once I realized we were going to be there a while, I called the resort's corporate office. They have something called extended stay. It's Westgate Town Center, Westgate Resorts in Kissimmee, Orlando, Florida. And I called them and I said, listen, I paid $4,200. I would like to book and prepay for a couple of months. What can you do? And they basically gave us 30% off. And so that came to that number per month after that. And actually it was a little cheaper. I think we paid $2,800 a month after that. So they cut us a really good deal. And so for the remaining 4 months, I paid $11,200, which would have normally been about $16,000. So I saved around $4,000 or $5,000. And with the total, I spent about $15,000 on rent to live there for 5 months. But if you think about that, $3,000 a month total average, I had no mortgage, I had no electric, no Wi-Fi, no internet bill, no cable bill, no alarm bill, no water bill, no pool bill, no lawn guy. All my bills were gone. I had everything I needed in there, terrible internet, but we had everything we needed. All we had to do was just wake up and work and go about our business and eat and drink like we would have in any other house. Yeah, $3,000 a month was what covered everything across the board. Thankfully, I sold my house for a pretty good profit, actually a really good profit. And we were able to absorb that and just stay there and hang out, have a long vacation. We still worked, we still made money, and it was great. So yeah, thanks for all. I look forward to working with you to clear out some of my inventory. Yeah, the cassettes, Crispy's Toys and Treasures. I do have a few emails to get back to. So do I ever go to the Gandy outlet? Yeah, Laura, I haven't been there in a long time, a very long time, because it just didn't make sense time-wise for me. And now I live even farther away. Glad I caught you live. Wealth of information. Thank you, Deborah. Ben Stores, for listing. What can be done to order during lockdown from Sri Lanka? No idea. I do not buy from Sri Lanka. Sorry to Rishi Sandeshi. Sorry about that. Yeah. Oh, by the way, guys, great tip from Mindy Murata. Murata. Is it Murata or Murata? I never know how to say your last name. Mindy just said run a promotion for Memorial Day. If you don't already have it scheduled, tomorrow is Memorial Day, the start of Memorial Day weekend. Go to your computer tonight, run a sale, start it tomorrow morning. I don't know, start it at 7 a.m., 8 a.m., schedule it to start. If you wake up early, you can do it first thing in the morning. Don't forget, but leave yourself an alarm or a note. Schedule a sale and promotion to start tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., whatever you want to do, and have it run through Monday midnight. In other words, it's going to run all day tomorrow. It's going to run all day Saturday. It's going to run all day Sunday. And it's going to run all day Monday until 11:59 p.m. or midnight or whatever you choose to do. If you're on East Coast, West Coast, doesn't matter. And make sure you put the title in that. Memorial Day sale, 15% off, 25% off the entire store. Make sure your prices are able to absorb that and you're okay with that. But whatever the sale percentage you decide to run that sale. Upping your promoted listings, I don't recommend because the buyers don't see that. But if you run a sale of 20% off, buyers see that and the mentality hits their head of, oh my God, their entire store is 20% off. Let me go check it out and see what they've got. You'll see your traffic, views, and clicks soar. You can't sell stuff if you don't get people clicking and looking at your stuff. So the more people clicking and looking, the more stuff you should sell. Also, make offers to watchers twice a day, every day, all day. Anytime you're in your computer, open up eBay, look at who's watching and make them offers. This is when people will spend money Memorial Day weekend. Trust me, they will. So absolutely 30% off sale. Hey, Casey, do you have any other large clothing lots? I loved the 100-piece Dickies and LuLaRoe. Yes, Peyton House, I do probably have some stuff I can sell you. I will be emailing you. Obviously, you and I have to work out the UPS thing as well. Please let me know the update. If you don't have it now, that's cool, Peyton House. But let me know the update on the phone call you got from UPS. I have not heard from them. I know it's been a couple days. So please keep me in the loop on that. That way I can get you handled and taken care of. If I have to pay for that out of my pocket and get the reimbursement from them, I absolutely will do that next week. So let's make sure that that is happening. Do you need an eBay to run a sale on your inventory? Yes, 104 block 85. You do need an eBay store to run a sale through eBay. So you should have one. Get the basic or starter store if you need. Pay cheap. Yeah. So how much do you make a year, if you don't mind me asking? Huge inspiration. It varies. So typically I will do several $100,000 in sales. It can be anywhere from $300,000 or $400,000 up to $500,000 in sales. Some of my streams of income are 50% margins. Some of them are 20% margins, like Shopify. Some of them are split with my partners, Keith and Star in Pittsburgh. Some of them, like YouTube, are 98% profit margins because there's very little expense included with running a YouTube channel besides buying new equipment and whatnot. But generally speaking, without getting too much into it or taxes, it is multiple six figures that I profit in a year. I don't remember. I did just buy this house and I had to report taxes to the IRS. So, close to $200,000 gross profit, less expenses and net profit. So you can kind of, do the math there and figure it out. It's definitely in the multiple six figures gross profit to net profit. So just something like that. I'm happy 15, 20,000 a month. Mindy making sales while we're live, accepting offers. See that? Yes. How often do customers accept the offers you send them? All the time. All the time. People get direct deposits on Thursday for Friday. Yeah, I am Pisces. Great tip. Weekends are great. Fridays are great for us typically. Will people really be browsing eBay and other marketplaces on the holiday weekend? Yes, definitely Saturday. People on Memorial Day seem to go out Sunday and Monday, so definitely have your sale run all day tomorrow and Saturday. Sales should be good Friday, Saturday. They should be okay Sunday and not bad on Monday. So Memorial Day and holiday weekends just get people in the selling mindset. Why do you think the Ford dealers say this Memorial Day only? Come buy your new Ford F-150 today, this weekend only. Why they do it? Definitely. She just paid. So there you go. On Posh Star, Flipping Hippos, sent out a handful the other day and sold 3 in 5 minutes. There you go. Send the offers, guys. Send the offers, run the sales, and watch what happens to your sales this weekend. I just realized we've been on almost 50 minutes. You guys are so awesome for sticking around and hanging out. Do hit that thumbs up button. If below this video down there, that thumb is not blue, do hit it. Also, big thing with YouTube. They are not sending out notifications as much as they used to for people to watch your channel, whether you're a subscriber or other subscriber. So please, if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe. Obviously, it'll help you out. But hit that bell, turn on that bell for notifications. It should be down here somewhere. And that will guarantee that you get notices, A, when I go live, but B, also when I post any content. So that'll help you out. Do I sell on Amazon? Yes, I will be back on Amazon. I did sell on it before moving and resort. We'll have our stuff back on Amazon soon. eBay and Poshmark, yes. Mercari, no. Anyways, can we do sales on Posh and Mercari or just drop the prices? Drop the prices as far as I know. Edwin, thank you. Appreciate that. AG from California. Yeah, Posh and Mercari, best to make offers on Posh. Drop your prices, run sales like that. eBay is the only one that does like a legitimate, like cross that out, 10% off, blah, blah, blah. You get the point. But thanks for the question, AG. Okay, I'll leave you guys at that. Thank you so much for being here. thumbs up before you leave. Turn on the notifications. It means a lot to me. Leave a comment. If you guys want to come back to the live show and leave some comments after the fact, give it like 20 or 30 minutes to load. And then you can come back and leave a comment. I do appreciate that as well. Have a wonderful evening. Wonderful Memorial Day. I'll have some videos out, but if I don't talk to you guys, enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Have fun. Wear your sunblock. Drink responsibly if you drink. And I'll be hanging out at my lagoon just around the corner right there. So I'll see you guys from there. I'll do some videos on Instagram. Thank you. Mindy, good luck. Thanks to all my admins. Thanks to Karen from Lavender Clothesline and everyone else who joined us. Adam, our admin. Star, Flippin' Hippos. Bill and Dave were in the house. And everyone else that I saw. I don't remember who else popped in here. But thank you guys for doing such an awesome job. And thank you for everyone who hung out. And Stephanie Collins left $1 super chat. I know I missed that. So thank you for the super chat. Stephanie, anything else? I think that's it. Good night, everyone. And I'll see you again real soon. Good night.